Check this out, y'all. The new Subway bag. Look, they usually just hand it to you in a plastic bag and that be it. But oh my God, is that not so cute? And these are the chips that I'm going to be eating with my Subway tonight. I can't wait to taste them. Oh my God, I can't wait to taste it. This will look like it might be my favorite, y'all, right here. On his phone, he could be in his garage on his phone, he could be on the side of the building on his phone. Why he gotta be standing face where I'm coming out my garage, right where my window at, and I gotta go past him? So he was doing like awkward stuff, y'all. He was doing so much awkward stuff. So, you know, I was gonna do story time about that. Like, why single men gotta be so awkward? Because all you do is just make women just feel weirded out when you like that. Because it's better to just speak and try to make conversation than to do like little weird stuff, because it's I don't know, child, I don't know. Anyway, that thing freaked me out.
All right. Testing 1 2 1 2. It's been a long day. You just wanna go away. You can't sleep at night, and now I'm here. I can't promise tomorrow, but you're gonna feel out today. We can tangle it away. Now I'm here.
Hey, Spirit of Light. Okay. It's alright. It tastes I don't know. I probably won't do that again. I'll just stick to the vanilla. I got a couple of things that I want to do for my Patreon people. But first, I gotta finish taking care of the SOLs. I'm trying to get the gaming going. I did the ASMR vlog. That wore me out. That made me not want to do anything else but relax. Calm down some of the stuff I got going on so that I can be available. Because you have to make yourself available. And then when I evaluate things, I feel like I'm the one making all the effort. And I think because we saw each other, we talked about what our plans were and how we was going to go about things. That made me feel good and gave me hope. And then turned right around. Just went way off plans, went totally left. Really get the whole vibe. But when we face to face and we talk about things, a person don't be honest, don't keep their word, none of that. It just completely turned me off. That's where I'm at with that. If we say we're going to do something, we're going to do it. We're going to make it happen, and nothing's going to stand in our way. But when it comes to a relationship, I can do all I want, but if that person ain't meeting me halfway, if I'm building a bridge on one side and you building a bridge on the other side, we meeting in the middle, and we do it together, it's going to be a strong bridge. But if I'm just doing it and that person not doing it, I'm not going to make it to the other side, so it's no point of keep on. It's no point of keep on building. It's ridiculous. That's just where I'm at. Hey, Spirit of Lights. Good afternoon. Shoot, I just stopped for just a second. Okay, so I've been on sort of like FaceTime, voice chat. Yeah, FaceTime and voice chat with Flower Kids. She was helping me with the Discord. Thank you, Flower Kids. I really appreciate that because I'm trying to set things up for my Patreon people. We're supposed to be going live for Friday, and we're going to be doing like girl chat, boyfriend chat. But men and girls are welcome, so I'm excited about that. But I don't know the time yet because I'm letting the SOL Patreons pick the best time, and that's going to be the time that I'm going to go, and it's going to be us just talking, adult talking, keeping each other company. This I want to hear everybody's not not all advice, but just hear their take on things. Because nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. My boyfriend's not perfect. And it's been a few times that I was about to just be cut and dry and done with the relationship. But I'm actually really want to give it a chance. But I think sometimes me protecting myself, jump up and play like the need to like protect yourself, girl, and not wanting to be hurt in this process. I guess I just, when things don't go right, I'm just kind of like, let me just be done with this because this is one thing I won't have to worry about, I don't have to deal with. But, my boyfriend says he's feel like I'm worth us working through the process, and he want to be worth working through the process to me too, so. But anyway, we plan on having this chat, y'all. So I'm really excited about it. I'm nervous about it at the same time. I don't know. I thought I don't know. I'm learning this Discord. I don't know about the live thing, like where I get to go live and everybody's there, like live chat. I don't know. But I do think that we'll all be able to hear each other's voices and we'll all be able to talk and all that stuff. So it's interesting. I'm so excited about it. I don't know how this is gonna play out. But Aaron Claire, thank you. Whew. It's going to be helping your girl spirit figure it out. Thank goodness. I'm telling y'all, I'm telling y'all, I got so many smart people in the SOL family. I do. And Aaron Claire is a part of the Patreon. I don't know why I feel like I'm just got shortness of breath just now. I haven't eaten today. And a lot of times when I don't eat, I start to feel weird. Because I deal with like low blood pressure, and I don't deal with high blood pressure. I deal with low blood pressure. I am feeling really hungry, so I need to make it home. And my mouth is starting to feel dry. Like I need something. I might get me a small frozen drink or something. I need something. I am going home to cook so I can finally sit down and actually have lunch with y'all. It's been so much going on. We had maintenance at the house today doing several different things, and I wasn't able to like get started on like my makeup because I want to do like story time. I want to talk about some stuff. I got some deep stuff I want to talk to y'all about, and I don't really want to bring it up here because then I'll really start going into it. I like to go into it like real talk about it after I do like story time. And then I go on based off of y'all like comments and stuff like that. But a lot of y'all also had left me a lot of great comments on that last video I had. I was eating a salad. And oh my God, y'all left like the best comments. So when I get a chance, I might also do an ASMR video to those comments and trying to respond back to some of the comments because there's some really, really good stuff that people been saying. Because I guess I was in my feelings when I did the video, and when I'm in my feelings and I'm eating, I do speak. And I did speak on I think I was feeling fed up like with the way things was going in our relationship. And I think shortly after that I did call my boyfriend and we talked, and then I sent him a breakup message. I sent him a breakup message, but I sent it in the most nicest way that I possibly could because I wanted him to know like I'm not even angry or mad with him, but I don't think that I have the patience or tolerance for the relationship not going the way that I feel like it should, especially after we talked about it. If we talked about something, we said we're gonna go this way, then we both need to make the effort to go this way. Not I'm this way and you over here, and I'm like, wait a minute, wait a minute. Now you gotta wait for me to get over there and say, okay, what you doing over here? Why are you over here? We plan, we talk, we discuss us being over here and going this way. Now, why are you over here? And then you gotta like get to the point where I'm like, you know what? Okay, look, you go that way, I'm gonna go back over here, and I'm gonna back up, you know, because this ain't working out. Now you over here and you grab me and say, look, don't do that. Don't do that. I want you, and I want everything that comes with it. Okay, then why every time we plan something, you're doing something totally different, you know, without talking to me? And then I feel like, anyway, girl, I ain't, no, stop it. See, I'm getting into it. Okay, but anyway, so yeah, I left some nice comments on that video when I was in my feelings. So when I have like time and I'm doing nothing, then I'm gonna turn on the camera and we're gonna go into those comments, girl. I'm gonna read all the comments because maybe somebody else can use any of the advice or comment or suggestions that somebody else wrote down. And then if I feel like I need to respond to a few of them, I'm going to respond and give you my thought process on what you asked. Okay, so yeah, now scratch that. One of my spirit lights left me a comment and I took a picture of it, and I think it was on, oh, I'm scratching my stomach, y'all, hold on. Okay, one of my spirit lights, it was on the blog, I believe. God is here. Okay, I'm trying to figure out where you at. Okay, trying to keep. That's why I got the scarf on, y'all. Cause yeah, I'm trying with this crochet here. Okay, I'm trying to be patient with it so I can really get some use out of it. So let me go to the picture. Let me see what. All right, let me find it. I done took so many screenshots today with Flower Kiss trying to help me. Oh, Flower Kiss is so cute. She's so cute. Okay, let's see. Where is it? Okay, I think here we go, right here. Yeah, it was on the vlog. It's on the vlog because you can see the vlog screen picture right there. Okay, so let me read this. Oh, child, I gotta make it bigger. Let me go this way so I can read it. Okay, yeah. This one's from Jamie7577. Okay, Jamie, hey. Spirit, I'm a long time follower, but I don't really comment. The first video I saw was of you and your granddaughter doing your hair. You always give me tingles, inspire me to try new things, and make me reflect on my own life. You have been through unspeakable traumas. I don't like to use that word, experiences. Okay? Because sometimes speak stuff show up. So don't speak it. You know what I'm saying? Change the word. Try that, y'all. Try changing how you say things. Oh, and see what happens. That's how I live my life, okay? So we're going to change that word to experiences, okay? And still have an amazing outlook in the desire to help others find peace. I admire you. I respect you. I love you. Keep the faith, spirit, with a heart. I know that's right. This was so sweet. Thank you, Jamie. I love the freaking comment. I could not wait till I get to the vlog so I can share that with my spirit of lights. Once in a while, I'll share y'all comments. I know I used to do like the type in and answer all the comments back. I used to love doing that. But then I think one day something had happened. I don't know. Something had happened where me showing all of the comments was just, I guess, a little bit too much. I don't know. But and then now it's not like I have like 10 or 15 comments to answer back. It's, whoa, child, I read them and I have to just be like thanking y'all in the spirit. And then when I have time, I try to heart a few of y'all to let y'all know I see y'all comments. But it is nothing like it used to be when I had just, you know, 5,000 subscribers. You know, I get so many comments all the time from all over, not just YouTube and Facebook and Patreon and the website, Twitter. You know, I get comments all the time. So I try to answer. I try to show up sometimes, be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, thank you so much, Jamie, for that comment. That was so beautiful, so encouraging, so inspiring. Y'all just make me want to do more for y'all. I'm trying to be here. I'm trying to show up for y'all. I'm trying to be more present than I have in the last year, like, no, 3 years. It's been rough out here. Really going on 4. I'm gonna tell y'all, it's been rough for me since 2019. 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023. Girl, 5 years. It's going on 6 years. I'm finally getting to the point where I'm like, okay, Spirit, we're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. Yeah, I have been really hanging on, like if the leaf was about to fall from the branch, I was like, no, the wind is blowing. Hold tight, don't let go, Spirit. I've been holding on to that branch, trying to stay focused, trying to stay with y'all, trying to stay present, trying to stay relevant somewhere in somebody's life. I don't have to be relevant for like social media, but for people to tell me that I mean something to them, that's what matters to me. So I have been trying to stay around y'all. I have been doing my best, and it has not been easy because my personal life has been a huge whopper, like a Burger King Whopper. My personal life has been a whopper, and it has been huge with stuff, like all kind of stuff on it, you know. And I've been having to deal with stuff, you know, deal with life stuff. That's why I got so many different little story times. And they're not really little. I really want to, like, I think I want to make November story time month. I just want to, every time y'all see me sit down, I want to do a story time once a week. You know, I do a story time like that story time rock. I used to do a story time once a month. I might get back into that, doing it once a month. I'm not sure. But I really want to get these story times out while I feel it, because there was other story times I wanted to do, and I never got them out, and I never told y'all about it. So it might come out like when I'm talking about it. Like, for instance, I had a neighbor that was a single man that lived downstairs from where I lived at. I used to live, well, my door was on the first floor, but our stairs were private. We had a really, really nice attached garage, and we had stairs, and we had upstairs, you know, to our living quarters. So it looked like we were like on the same floor, but I can tell that he was like, he had upstairs too. So, and one of the story time I wanted to talk about was, when it comes to like single men, sometimes I feel like they do too much when they know that there's a single woman or single women living where they're living, or living where they live near them, like within the same vicinity. Like when you come out, you may see them, y'all might leave out the same time and stuff like that, maybe. But it has started getting just a little bit weird. Like when I first, you know, saw him, yeah, I nod, you know, he waved, I nod, you know. Next time he nod, I wave, you know. I'm good with that, you know what I mean? I wasn't like trying to be like, hey neighbor, how you doing? What's your name and where you from? No, I was not trying to like get to know nobody. As I try to live a very private life. That way, Spirit ain't got to worry about nobody having a problem with her. You know what I'm saying? So this particular neighbor, child, like, okay, how can I put it? As soon as he can hear, our garage was next to his garage, but our Nadine's bedroom was attached. The walls, if you can make a hole through the wall, you would be in his bedroom. Okay, so on my side of where I stayed, my bedroom, he wasn't my neighbor. I was next to the Asian people, their kitchen. Okay, so all I heard was bang, bang, boom, 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 you know. But Nadine was next to his bedroom. So when he went to sleep, and he was in a deep sleep, when he snored, child, it was like Nadine felt like he was in the room with her. So she would come in my room and say, Mom, I'm going to chill out in your room because my neighbor's in there asleep and he's snoring like he in the room with me. It sounds terrible. You know what I mean? And then sometimes, like, he would put his music on, which is nothing wrong with that, but he would pump it so loud so we could hear his type of music. Like me and Nadine would be talking, we'll be in her room laughing, and then we'll leave out her room, we'll go in the kitchen, we start cooking and preparing. Next thing we know, we hear his music and the walls. Why the walls in Texas? Like out in the apartments, you can find a really, really nice apartment place to live in, and the walls be so thin, it's like you living with the person. So he would play his music really, really loud. So that was one of the things that I didn't like about him. It was just so loud, like you felt like your house was pumping. And then, like, if me and Nadine was leaving out and we start getting ready, child, we pulling out the garage, and it could be no matter what time it is. As soon as we pull up the garage, we hear his garage going up. And I'm like, okay. So in the beginning, I just thought it was like, okay, it's a coincidence. You don't really think about it. Okay, somebody's leaving the same time you leaving. So what I did was I pulled out and I noticed that I went around to the gate getting out. Then I seen him slowly pull out. But I noticed that as I was driving, he seemed everywhere I turned, he seemed to be turning. So I decided to pull over. I said, okay, let me pull over into this place so that he can go ahead and pass. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to know where you going, what you got going on, nothing like that. Houston is huge, okay? It's a whole bunch of little cities around Houston. You got Katy, you got Humble, you got Cypress, you got Woodlands, a lot of other, you got Magnolians, a lot of Spring, Conroe, you got a lot of cities around Houston. So I don't really see somebody like directly behind me all the time, like, oh, I know that person. I barely ever ran into someone and I'm like, oh my God, you know, we drove like literally from one place to the next place. Drove literally from one place to the next place. Like, I didn't run into stuff like that. So if I ran into a person twice, I start like, okay, why am I running into you? The next time I left the house, I noticed that I waited again. This time I decided I'm gonna wait and for him to pull out. And when he pull out, then I'm gonna drive behind him, and then I'm gonna go out the gate and go where I need to go, because we had like a gated community. So yeah, as he started driving and stuff, he was driving really, really slow, and he pulled over like at the gas station. And then when we went past him, he came behind us. And then I started driving real fast, trying to go through the lights. So we were dealing with stuff like that. And then I was saying, like, it might not be nothing to it. He might just want our attention because we're single women. He's a single man. And then it got to the point that, like, when I get ready to leave, he open up his garage and he get on his cell phone and talk real loud and be outside his garage and be standing at my garage as I'm pulling out. So I have no choice but to speak to him when I really don't want to see him. When he could be on the porch on his phone, he could be in his garage on his phone, he could be on the side of the building on his phone. But he got to be standing face where I'm coming out my garage, right where my window at, and I got to go past him. So he was doing like awkward stuff, y'all. He was doing so much awkward stuff. So, and you know, I was going to do story time about that. Like, why single men got to be so awkward? Because all you do is just make women just feel weirded out when you like that. Because it's better to just speak and try to make conversation than to do like little weird stuff. Because it's I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, that thing freaked me out. And I was so glad when we moved from there, because then he was not my neighbor no more. But anyway, y'all, I got my fish on. Okay, so one of the weird things that he would do is when we would get home, we would have to go past his door to get to our garage, right? And it will be like peaceful and quiet. We lived in a very beautiful, quiet community. Like, I really love where we lived at. Like, if I was to ever, like, if I wanted to live there again in the future, I would choose that. I don't try to live in the same place twice, but I would choose them twice. It was a really nice place to live. I loved it. Going past his apartment door, it'd be really, really quiet. So I pull up my garage We go inside, it's quiet. And then all of a sudden, we hear him outside, and he's on the phone, and he's talking real loud. He's talking as if he's talking to a lady, talking really sexy, saying things, saying like just, you know, things. So we had to like turn up like the sound, like if we was gonna watch a movie or watch a show, we would have to turn up the sound so we wouldn't have to hear him talking so loud. And then Nadine would say, Mom, why is he outside the bedroom window talking that loud like that? Like, that's crazy. And then one day he was so loud, I was shocked. I was shocked because this neighbor was an older gentleman who lived to the right of me. He lived to the right of me, downstairs. Like, he was underneath my bedroom, and then the Asian people was upstairs. Like, my bedroom was upstairs, but the Asian people was on the side of me, next to me, and the older man was downstairs next to me, and then this gentleman was on the downstairs next to Nadine's area where she lived at in the house. I know it sounds complicated, but anyway, the older man, he had some nerve because, girl, like, I used to come in the house and I would hear this young woman, like, literally tearing his butt up. I mean, you know, you usually hear women, and they be like, when they have sex, you might hear like, you know, or ooh, or sexual sounds from a woman, but you ain't hear that. It was from him. He was making all child. Was like, Lord, what is she doing to that man? Like, he sound more like a woman than a woman did. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't come out. They were like, oh my God, ew. Oh, I wish I didn't have to hear it. And we going up our stairs, and you could just hear the bang, 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 and the howling, the moan. That's the Lord, oh my God. I told y'all that story time where she done put him in the hospital, child. Next thing we know, after that hollering stuff, the ambulance came. But anyway, that older man opened up his door and asked him, like, everything okay? And he like, yo, yeah, I'm just on the phone. And he like, oh, okay. And I think the older guy was like basically letting him know, like, it's so loud, like I could hear your whole conversation. And so me and Nadine was like, okay, at least we're not the only ones feeling like he's being disturbing. You know what I'm saying? So then after the older man said something to him, he went in the house and we didn't hear it no more. But then we started seeing, next thing you know, he was like kind of knocking on the older man's door, and they was kind of coercing and talking, becoming friends and stuff. And I was like, Lord, this is why I don't say nothing to him, because I do not want him knocking on my door when I get home thinking we gonna become friends. Like, child, I like privacy. I like living in Texas. It's like, you know, people got their group people like they deal with and who they're around. But a lot of times it's each his own, and people do not want to be bothered with people. It's like, don't speak to me too much. Don't speak to me too much. Don't even give them a compliment, because then they're gonna look at you side eye. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Spirit of Lights. Hello. Good afternoon. Late afternoon. Why am I out the house so freaking late? Y'all, just like, I was on the phone with my son for about a good hour. Just like, what? On the phone with Dream for about an hour. Let me tell y'all what happened. Yesterday, we talked to Dream, and we all had like conversations. And Nadine and Dream was talking about when they were younger and how they experienced homelessness and how it affected them as an adult. So they're always in the mindset of never wanting to be in that position or experience that as they were little kids, and how they were always feeling frightened and scared and not knowing what's going to happen. So, oh my God, I felt so bad just listening to their conversation, but I didn't want to like interrupt it and start trying to, like, you know, as a parent, you automatically want to explain and let them know, like, I gave it my best, whatever. But I felt like I had no need to do that, because I could hear them saying how Mommy was working several jobs. She was trying to find us a place to stay. She was trying to get help. And she went to this person and that person, and she did this and she did that. So they understood that, but they were saying that they was, whenever I had like an idea to try to come out of what I was going through. They were scared that it wasn't going to work and they wasn't going to have anything to eat. They wasn't going to have nowhere to lay their head. They was always, you know, scared. So that kind of had me feeling bad. But yeah, so I heard them talking about that. And so I decided, like, I need to get myself ready for what I had to do, which I went to go play. No other than JPY's, y'all. Spirit learning her way around. I'm learning my way around. Learning the ropes, y'all. Learning my way around. Y'all, why Spirit got over $10,000? And I have been having over $10,000 like about 2 or 3 times because I got my people working. My people making money. My guy is an astronaut. One girl is she's a stylist, like for a fashion stylist. The other one work at a fast food. JP is an entertainer. So y'all know they bringing in the money. They making the bag. So I'm finally doing something on the Sims. I'm fixing up the place. My goal is to try to learn how to do like an upstairs so I can get a bedroom upstairs or either a gym. Maybe not a gym upstairs, but maybe like put the bedroom upstairs and then turn downstairs, like put like a gym or something in all that space that I got. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I love The Sims. And then my son called me again today and I'm like, Dream, what you call me? What's going on? He said, oh, I'm just calling. And I'm like, oh my God, is that not the best thing when somebody just call you? Okay, y'all, I'm gonna talk to y'all a little bit. I'm about to go get something to eat so I can eat with y'all tonight. And I'm going to try to get a lollipop so I can make some supple sounds. You know what I'm saying? And I'll talk to y'all in a little bit. Y'all, people drive so freaking fast. So fast. Oh my God. I mean, so fast. To the point where, like, girl, you could have your blinker light on. They don't care. You could put your hand out. They don't care. You can look over to them. They ain't letting you over. My goodness. But yes, y'all, I was telling y'all that my son told me he just called me because he just called me. Like, no, just call me. I'm like, oh, like we just talked to you yesterday. You called us. That's so nice, you know. So, you know, after I talked to Dream and everything, we decided that we had a few things to do. So that's why we're out here. Oh, shoot, y'all. Where my phone at? Oh. Hello?
Okay. What about these?
Oh, that's cute. Yeah. Oh, I like the blue one. Oh, wow. What she got? Pumpkin patch. Oh, okay. Okay. That's cute. Okay. Okay, y'all. Today, y'all, I had to like get myself together because I lost one of my long-term. Well, I didn't lose them. They let me know that they can't be a part of the Patreon right now. Oh, I just felt so sad. I was like, oh my God, I hate to see them go. Like, I got a couple of people that's just not there anymore. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. Like, I'm trying so hard with the Patreon, y'all. But I'm just going to still give it my best. And it's very discouraging. They said to me, it says, big congratulations on all of the new Patreons. I'm like, thank you, but I don't want to lose you. You know what I mean? Like, they mean so much to me, but girl, the cart is rolling. Oh, don't hit Spirit. Oh, she caught it. Girl, she caught the rolling cart. Thank you, Lord. Yes. Girl, she know what she did. She bought the pumpkin patch thing, took it out the box, put it in her car, and she's taking the box back in the store. She must don't want to take the box home, or she ain't got room for the box, or the box don't fit in the car. Girl, I know that's right. Make sure you tell them. Oh, I can't even tell her. Tell them, put your box up and put your name on it, so they'll know if anything wrong, you bring that thing back. You ain't got the box because you know what you did. But yeah, y'all. Oh my God. Me and this Patreon, I am trying, y'all. Okay. All right. Also, I'm playing the game again, right? And I saw a lot of games that I would like to play, but they cost money. So right now, I do have Fortnite, I have Fall Guys, I have some spooky game, and then I have The Sims. So I'm going to put on the next vlog when I get a chance, or the next time I play the game. I'm gonna show y'all the games that that are available, so that way if y'all like the game and y'all want me to have a game, y'all can donate to my GoFundMe, help us spirit continue on, or y'all can donate to the Cash App, whichever one is easier for y'all. I'm okay with. Or you know, I may get the game, it's just gonna be a little while. It's just gonna be a little while. But yeah, I mean, oh y'all, I got the heat up so high. Why do I got, oh child, I'm about to burn up. I ain't really got the heat up, but I ain't got the air like pumping. I just got, now how you got the car, the radio, oh child, I can't. Anyway, the air is changing, you know, you can feel it. The air is changing. I hate when somebody park directly in my face and just staring at me like the whole time, just wondering what I'm doing. Oh my God, y'all. It's so awkward. But anyway, I can't wait to get home and eat. I'm so hungry. I'm going to try to get me some dill pickle chips, y'all, to go with my sandwich. I am getting a sub. I'm getting a tuna sub. I've been in the house for days. I've been in the house, y'all. I've really just been in the house. I wonder if, I wonder what zero subs are like. Zeros. I don't think I ever really went to zeros to get a sub. You know what I mean? I wonder. Hey y'all, check this out. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. Party see the lollipop. That's the pink one. This the black one. Isn't that cute? So freaking cute. Oh my God, that is, oh my God, I love that. I can't wait to taste it. I think it's probably gonna taste like licorice maybe. This will look like it might be my favorite, y'all, right here. Ah, so freaking cute. Is they not the cutest things? I think Nadine's texting me she's buying our subs now, but look. So cute. Okay, y'all. Let me see what Nadine's saying. They got kale spicy dill chips. Oh yeah. Yeah. That sounds good. I told her that she said they got some kale spicy pickle chips. So I'm like, okay, that'll work with the sub sandwich, you know. Especially once I put it between the tuna and stuff. I'm hungry, y'all. Nadine was like, Mom, I'm starting to feel hungry. I'm ready to eat. And I was like, okay, well, do you want to try the zero? So she was like, maybe next time. Let's for sure do this like Subway right today. So we can just go home and eat, y'all. Yeah. That's going to be so cute. I can't wait to do the lollipop video. I can't wait to taste I'm doing the black lollipop tonight. And the other ones I'm just going to put up. I don't know when I'm going to do those. But they are so freaking cute, y'all. Check this out, y'all. The new Subway bag. Look, they usually just hand it to you in a plastic bag and that be it. But oh my God, is that not so cute? And these are the chips that I'm going to be eating with my Subway tonight. I can't wait to taste some. Oh my God, I can't wait to taste it. Oh, yeah, I just got on Snapchat. And I see Snapchat got like was it always did a little speaker thing? I don't remember ever hitting it and then speak, and it's like right there, girl. I'm like, okay, okay, Snapchat, okay. And I think I seen a couple little new what you call them things, the little, yeah, I can't even think of it, whatever right now. I can't even think of it. What the person tell me? Somebody told me I don't even need all of that because I'm so beautiful, and I'm like, oh, that's a filter. He said the first time I don't need no filter. I'm beautiful, and that's sweet. Y'all so freaking sweet to spirit. Y'all so freaking good to spirit. Oh, yeah, I cannot wait to get in the house. Yeah, I'm watching The Good Fight. The Good Fight is just getting so freaking good. I am loving that TV series. I know someone told me that they want me to do a video where I'm talking about a movie that I saw. I might do the one, I think it's called Awareness. That was pretty good. I'm not sure yet. But the next time I watch a good movie or I've been watching movies, I'll try to think of one that really intrigued me that I watched the beginning and then I'll tell you about it, because I did watch that one. That was so good. I told Nadine she need to go back and watch the end, because he actually, oh my God, he found his mother. But anyway, y'all don't know what I'm talking about, but it's a movie. It's called, I think it's called Awareness. Let me type it in and say movie Awareness so I can see if I see the boy face up there. Yeah, I might tell y'all about that movie. I'm gonna just tell y'all what I remember, and whatever I forgot, y'all go see the movie for yourselves. Since y'all just like to hear from my perspective, and Spirit be watching, but I might leave something out. Let me see. A movie called Awareness. Yeah, this is the movie, y'all. This is it. Oh, Spirit don't remember the name and everything. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all about that movie. I'm gonna sit down and tell y'all about that movie. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I think I'm gonna do that. I want to do it with the tuna, but I'm hungry, y'all. I'm just gonna eat tonight and kind of like chit chat. But when I get a chance, I'll tell. This was so good. When I tell y'all, this was good. This was a good freaking movie. It was so good. But yeah, I hope that y'all had a wonderful Halloween if y'all celebrate Halloween. Not everybody celebrate Halloween, and it's understandable, child. It's understandable because I don't do Halloween like that. Like, I do the cutesy stuff, like as far as like um the little stuff I see that might have like the pumpkin and little holiday stuff like that. But I don't like get dressed up and go out, and I don't be like out there trying to trick or treat. But I tell you, I took my grandchild trick or treating one time. Let's see, that was a long time ago. I used to take my kids trick-or-treating when they were real little. But as far as like really like doing the Halloween thing, I like to get like a costume here and there for the channel. But things been tight with Spirit this year. So I'm hoping that next year I could be more invested and more involved in this channel so I can do more for y'all. So we'll see how things go. And I've been, oh, did I tell y'all? Today I feel good. I feel better. Like, I did feel weighed down for a little bit because I was dealing with my son and my father, and you know how things go. This month is the channel's birthday for Patreon and ASMRTheChew. And I had to move this month. I had to move out and move in this month into my new place, move out of one place and moved into this place. That was just a lot this month. So yeah, and then I'm dealing with of course, like I'm dealing with some other issues that's causing Spirit, issues at night and during the day. So I'm just trying to like get myself together, get stronger. I'm starting to feel stronger. Yeah, so the more I get myself together, the better I'm going to be for y'all. So we'll see how it go, y'all. So I'm hoping that everything be okay, where I'm like a little bit more settled and just relax a little bit so I can just be there for y'all more than what I have been. I know I've been there for y'all, but I know how I am. I know I like to be in there for y'all, like there, like so much there that y'all be like, oh my God, like y'all got to catch up with me, not me trying to catch up with myself. You know what I'm saying? Let's see who sent me a snap. Who's talking to me right now? Oh, they typing. Okay. Digga Z. No. Ew. No. Ew. See? CZ, I don't want to. Oh my God. People are tricked. They do not appreciate spirit sometimes. Oh my God. People be just like, oh. I'm trying not to get tired, y'all, but I do want to go to bed early. I got some stuff I want to do tonight and create me a new sim, so I'm excited about that. But I don't know. After I eat, I might just want to chill for a little while. But I'm glad that I feel better. I got to spend some time with y'all to say hi at least. Yeah, okay. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. They tell me something. They want me to eat gummy worms. Don't chew it, just suck it. Like, I'm not even that kind of person. If it's good, I'm gonna eat it. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna just be like waiting for it to melt. No. Okay? So I'm not even gonna respond. You're gonna get that your answer in the vlog. No. Will I do it later on? No. Shoot. And then they said a giant gummy worm at that. It what? Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Oh my God. See, thank God I'm silly. I could just laugh some stuff off. But you know, on a good day, your butt be black. For real. Okay. All right, y'all. So I am gonna call it a night because I'm tired and I gotta make it to the house. I love you, spirit likes. See y'all. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Like, okay, how many times I gotta say that? And make sure you stop by Patreon and become one of the members. Y'all know we need y'all over there. I'm gonna get all that little yucky and nasty stuff out. It's gonna feel brand new.
Apron's still dirty. Stop playing with me. I have no choice but to have him take a bath or something. For some reason, he's not cleaning himself up. Let's see, take a bath. Okay, it's 2 o'clock in the morning, so let me just turn this off. New Year's Eve successful. Okay, Abraham, you did that. New Year's Eve was awesome. Abraham had a wonderful time. That's good. Well, this is strong, and this is strength. Also, I had it wrong, so this is strength and this is strong. Oh, poor baby. Talk more choices. Baby care. Change diaper. Okay, so I have to have baby care. Oh my god, I'm learning to take care of babies all over again. And then I'm gonna have her open presents. And then she's gonna go to bed. She's tired. Yeah, I don't know what to do about Abram. He is getting on my nerve with these. Oh my god, do